Hi, welcome to my channel. In previous part 1 vector analysis consists of definitions of scalars and vectors with including examples on what is scalar field and what is vector field, and also we discussed some more topics divergence and curl of and vector field, and also gradient of scalar field, and also we do some problems on the basic idea of what is scalar field, what is the gradient and divergence and vector curl of a vector field. In this session we learn the what are the integrals present in the vector analysis. We discuss in this video vector integrations. In vector algebra there are commonly three used. They are line integral, surface integral and volume integral. We discussed briefly in further. First of all, we discuss line integral. Commonly a line integral means sometimes it is called a path integral. It is the integral of some function along a curve. One can integrate a scalar valued functions along a curve obtaining. For example, the mass of a void from its density. One can also integrate a certain type of a vector valued functions along a curve. These vector valued functions also the ones when the input and output dimensions are the same, and we usually represent them as a vector fields. The integration of a vectors along a vector curve, and it is a path like here if you see the picture, there is a path between P and Q, which is a curve drawn between 2 points P and Q in a vector field. Di be the small element of length along a curve PQ. Suppose A is a vector because it is height as direction as well as magnitude, which making an angle theta. The direction of di, then A dot di equal to ADL cos theta equal to DL A cos theta. Equation 1 shows that the value of A dot di, A dot di at any point of the curve is equal to the product of small element of DL. Here DL is the small element of length, and the component here in from equation 1, the component A cos theta of A along the direction of di, the value of A dot di for the complete curve. Here for a complete curve PQ can be obtained by integrating the equation 1, by integrating above equation, which is equation number 1. Here a path, here in this equation there is a path between P and Q. There is the integral P to Q A dot di equal to integral P to Q dl cos A cos theta, which is called the line integral. The line integrals of a vector field plays a crucial role in a vector calculus. Out of 4 fundamental theorems of vector calculus, 3 of them involves the line integrals of vector fields, such as Green's theorem, Stokes' theorem relates the line integral around closed curves to double integrals, also called as surface integrals. You can relate the line integral over a curve to quantities just at the curves to boundary points. Here the boundary points is P and Q. We can integrate sometimes. This is about line integral. Next, surface integral. What is surface integral means? Surface integral means multiple integral to integration over surfaces. If we can see the figure, we integrate multiple. The line integral of a vector field F could be interpreted as the work done. Here is the work done by the force field F. Here we can take force field A. Here we take the force field A. Suppose consider a simple surface as shown in the figure. In a vector field, it is in a vector field bounded a curve as shown in a figure. ds be a small infinitesimal element of the surface is taken. This surface element of area ds can be represented by area vector ds. N cap be a unit positive vector in the direction of ds, then ds equal to n cap ds. Let A be a vector at the middle of element ds in the direction making an angle theta with n cap. Now the scalar product A dot ds equal to A dot n ds equal to A ds cos theta is called the flux of a vector field A, because the line integral of a vector field A could be interpreted as the work done by the force field F on particle moving along the path. The surface integral of a vector field A actually has a simple explanation. If the vector field A represents the flow of fluid, here vector field represents the flow of fluid, then the surface integral of A will be represent the amount of fluid flowing through the surface per unit time. The amount of fluid flowing through the surface per unit time is called as the flux of a fluid through the surface. For this reason, we often call the surface integral of a vector field is called flux of a vector field A across the area element ds. The total flux, here we can calculate a small element, say a small portion. We need a total, so that we integrate the equation, the entire equation. Surface integral A dot ds equal to surface integral A dot n ds equal to surface integral A dot cos theta ds. Here we integrate with the ds because of a element of surface taken. This is about surface integral. And volume integral. In mathematics, generally volume integral means 3 integrals, and also volume integral refers to an integral over a 3-dimensional domain. It is a special case of multiple integrals. Volume integrals are especially important in physics for many applications. For example, to calculate flux densities. That's why we need volume integrals. Consider a closed surface in space enclosing a over volume V. If A be a vector function at a point in a small element of volume dV, then the integral is called in volume integral A dot V dV is called the volume integral of a over the surface. Here we all for as like surface integral, here in this also we can take a small element of volume dV, because if we integrate total, if we need total volume, if we consider 3-dimensional part, we can calculate a small, any infinitesimal element can be taken, and we calculate the small element. We need total volume. That's why we integrate the given a small portion with respect to volume. With respect to volume, we got a total volume enclosed over surface through the 3-dimensional surface domain. This is about volume integral. For example, on the basis of line integral, a simple problem can doing. Evaluate the line integral of a function f is equal to 6xi plus 4yj between the points 0, 0 and 2, 2 in xy plane. Only in xy plane. Solution. The line integral is given by, normally line integral means a path. In previous there is a path between p and q. Here we take a path to integrate total, so that integral p to q f dot di equal to integral p to q fx dx fy dy fz dz. This is the formula. Here f is confined to xy plane, hence fz equal to 0. The problem having only xy plane, not z plane, so that z plane fz becomes 0. We integrate only xy plane only, so that integral p to q f dot di equal to integral p to q fx dx plus fy dy. Here we substitute 0 fz equal to 0 in the above equation, so that p point 2 points 0 comma 0 can be taken as p, 2 comma 2 can be taken q. Integral 0 comma 0 to 2 comma 2, total equation 6x dx plus 4y dy. I means dx plane, j means dy plane, so that we can take in. We separate the integrals, first point x and second point y. 2 comma 2 means x comma y, so that first we separate integrals 0 comma 2 6x dx plus integral 0 to 4y dy. We integrate the above equation. 6 is constant. Integral x dx means x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. Here n is 1, so that x square by 2. 2 1 ja 2 3 ja, so that 3x square and 0 2 plus 2y cube. Similarly, we substituted in these equations 0 2, we get 12 plus 8 equal to 20. This is a simple explanation. Thanks for watching. This is Anil Kumar from MSc Physics in SV University, Tirupati.